Okay, so another day, another series, man, and this is a brand new series, and I think it's going to be a really fun one, specifically for the weekend. This series is Sammy's Nimble Scoops of Sound. Very excited for this one. I think a lot of you are going to love this. It's going to be very nostalgic for a lot of people. So yeah, let's rock and roll. Let's get straight into it, man. The first one we are reacting to is Roxette. Who remembers Roxette, man? The only song I know of theirs, the only song I ever remembered of theirs was "You Gotta Get Set for Roxette." Okay, anyway, moving on. Roxette, Spending My Time. The message here from Sammy is Roxette has some classics, and while this one is isn't unknown, it's not nearly as famous as some of the others, but it's my personal favorite. I can personally tell you I have never heard this particular song, Spending My Time. Like I told you, I only know one song, and I can remember from a child the music video had to do a lot with hairbrushes. I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, let's rock and roll, man. Let's get straight into it. Roxette, Spending My Time. Let's see what we got.
What's the time? Seems it's already morning. I see the sky, it's so beautiful and blue. The TV's on, but the only thing showing is a picture of you. Oh, I get up and make myself some coffee. I try to read a bit, but the story's too thin. I thank the Lord above, you're not here to see me in the shape I'm in. Spending my time watching the days go by.
This voice is very, very, very recognizable and distinctive. It's such a Roxette voice. I haven't heard this kind of texture in any other artist. It's so easily sort of like you can pinpoint it instantaneously, where you're like, oh, that's Roxette. I mean, even if you don't have, and even got that 90s sound, the ding, 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 ding. They always have that in the 90s for some odd reason, God knows why. But okay, this song I could just kind of feel it's like someone that she's lost, right? So she's the person she loved a lot. I'm not sure if it's a partner or if it's a family member. I'm assuming it's a partner because she's waking up alone, essentially. And she's lost that person, and she's trying to deal with that agony and pain. I think that's where I'm going with this so far. But anyways.
Watching the days go by, feeling so small. I stare at the wall, hoping that you think of me too. I'm spending my time. I try to call, but I don't know what to tell you. The keys on your answering machine.
Now, wait a second. I actually thought that this was actually that her partner passed away. But now it's like I try to call, but I don't know what to tell you. I just left a message on your answering me. Well, it could very well be that he did pass away, and that's kind of like she's just keeping that on for her own sanity. She's doing that thing. Like there's no one's ever going to pick up because he's no longer there. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he didn't pass away. Maybe he did.
I need the keys on your answering machine. Oh, help me please. Is there someone who can make me wake up from this dream? Spending my time watching.
Did this a lot in the 90s. They just added random things to the video. They added random B-roll for absolutely no reason. Like, what is the point of that statue? Wait a second. What does, okay, yes, so she's thinking. Like, okay, she's thinking, she's lonely, kind of like pondering. Sure, I get it, but why the statue? Like, it's unnecessary to put that into the video. But the 90s did this kind of thing. Anyway,
wake up from this dream.
Just random B-roll.
Spending my time watching the days go by.
Specifically in the house.
Feeling so small, I stare at the wall,
of feel like, yeah, I still think for some odd reason, I don't know why I feel this way, but I kind of feel like this person has passed away and she's trying to contact him. So contacting him on the answering machine, because that's all she's reaching, right? It's the only thing that's actually left is to communicate with him. He'll never read those or never listen. Back in the day, it was listening. You'd never listen to those messages. But I kind of feel like she's doing that to send the message to him in the beyond, like, so that's where I'm going with that. Another thing I wanted to mention is it's particularly recognizable on the higher register note, like on the higher register, because she goes a bit raspy and she has like a very distinctive sound. But on the higher register, even if you weren't so sure, while she was like singing, as she hits that higher sort of register, you're like, yeah, that's Roxette. You know what I mean? That raspiness comes in that immediately say, yeah, that's Roxette. I mean, I haven't heard of anything that sounds even remotely close to that.
I get over you. Oh, this silly game of love you play with only to lose. Oh, I'm spending my time watching the days go by.
That part.
Feeling so small. I stare at the wall, hoping that you think of me too. I'm spending my time watching the sun go down. Sleep to the sound, tears of a cloud, a prayer gone black. I'm spending my time.
See, I could put like an entire compilation of music like this, and that would be my Sunday music. That's you wake up in the morning, you're making breakfast, you're doing a couple of things, and you're going through all of the oldies. It gives you such a nostalgic feeling around the house. Love it. I absolutely love it.
I can't live without your love. I'm spending my time. Best to be without you, honey.
I just realized that B-roll of that statue, there's actually that little statue in the window, and that's actually an angel. That's where it could have been that could be a little Easter egg to the fact that the person she loves most is actually in heaven. So maybe that plays into my little theory. I'm not entirely sure, but that could be that little Easter egg, and that's why the B-roll was still weird. But that angel in the window might just be that little Easter egg to say, yeah, this person has passed on. Very cool. Very cool. It's actually so exciting to hear that voice again. I haven't heard Roxette easily 3 decades. Easily 3 decades. I haven't heard, maybe less, maybe 25 years. But that voice is just so reminiscent of my childhood that it's awesome that we go back. I think so many people are going to absolutely love this series, and I think so many people are going to be shocked that this is a Sammy series, but you'll be pleasantly surprised with what's coming up. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the very next one. Peace!